Dear diarrhea full of shit. Just play along with myself and I. Yeah. No one else. Yo, I'm so legit. I got a load taking me back this route that I used to take with my other company, the one I'm Alpha Widow from. Throat cancer? Well, I don't think so. Because like I said, every now and then my throat kind of itches. It's few and far between. It's just every now and then you're like, it's a and I've had this quote unquote cough. I've quote unquote had this quote unquote cough, for like the last, 10, 12 years. So if it was cancer or something, I think it would have developed by now. But like I said, maybe baby, maybe my body's been fighting it tooth and nail and it's about ready to give up or lose the fight, perhaps. So who knows? I'm just saying, because I don't smoke or anything like that, but every now and then, just few and far between. So. Hey, Bunny Humper, didn't you go to, you were taking classes at, what is it, the Paul Mitchell School of Beauty or something like that? You had the little thing. I really liked that. I still got it somewhere. I bought another phone because I need one for my drug dealing business, my side hustle. I thought you were just going to use the one. No, I've decided to buy a completely new one. So... But, if you were on life support, I'd unplug it to charge my third phone. If I threw a stick, would you run after it? Excuse me? Ooh, she's pretty. I forget the name of it. It popped up as a thing or whatever. It's like how to love this girl. Huh? I should have that saved somewhere. I might. I just don't remember where. That guy looks like Harry Potter. But yeah, there's a place there, little stuff and whatnot. It's like, yeah, over here. Still all sad and shit. Let me love you, baby girl. You ever think about that? Maybe it was supposed to be. What could have been, what should have been, what should be. So, Cinnaboo was like, well, she is your fucking doppelganger, so you're way prettier, though. And you lost your mother too, okay? You've both got dead mothers, and they both died roughly at the same time, about 2 years ago. Look at you, you're doing all right. Look at her. She sunk down into a pitiful, pile of shit that is her sorrow and sadness. Oh, I'm stuck in whatever she said. I'm paraphrasing. My mind and all that. And then she got this fucking simp motherfucker, who's like, what did he say? Hey, if you ever need to talk, DM me. You know that guy? I mean, are these people for real? So, anyway. But you just fucking did the simp thing. I'm full of shit. I get to do that. I can be like, oh. And then, So. Hey, Cocinaboo. God damn, Little Miss Satan, she's got decent tits. Huh. You got me thinking. So she's your platonic wife. Boy, I bet you Jiggy Joe is pretty okay with that. He's probably thinking, well, let's knock it off with the platonic shit. So, she doesn't look that bad, you know, for a she-devil. Her ass is too big. A lot of chicks' asses are. Like I said, yours is big, but it's within the envelope. So, yeah. But ain't got no titties. A lot of chicks don't. Friend definitely does. They're not like big old fucking knockers, you know. She's not like fucko or anything, or bobs, but and they've pretty much got the same tits. So, good old fucko, you fucking moron. I should check to see if she's still got me in her life events. It's a date. First met someone. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I remember. That was right around that time. She's so stupid. Like I said, I own her. She is my property, whether I want her or not. Now, mind you, this is all bullshit. Case in point, I'm not that guy, I'm alone in my truck making an audio presentation. I'm not FaceTiming with my girlfriend right now. So, like I said, hey, whore's gonna hate, I'm not that guy. But, hey, whores, yeah, they exist. They're out there, lurkers. Pathetic pieces of shit. But, was I done talking about that? Yeah, I think so. I saw 2 items of fate yesterday. One of them was a blah. One of them was very specific. One of those, what the fuck is reality anyway things, but I'm not going to mention it. I'm not that guy. I saw about 4 things today that were like I just went, but I'm not gonna mention them. Yesterday, actually, I was like, had to like, oh, okay, but I'm not gonna share it just because whatever, And like I said, I know there's a bitch broad bimbo or 2 out there who's like, well, maybe what? But anyway, I was gonna say a whole bunch of stuff about Biden and them fucking jokers and the House divided and Fetterman and his stupid ass and how he talks and just sort of hands the mic to the president and just walks off like some sort of retarded child. No handshake. Thank you, Mr. President. It's an honor to be here with you today. Just sort of and now mean man is her. It's like they're 2 peas in a pod. What they're saying doesn't even make any fucking sense. Once they get the sentence out, it's like, what was the point of that? They're all just dead-end statements. But, and he looks like a marshmallow, like a guy in a marshmallow mascot. You couldn't find, a pair of khaki pants, and a fucking overshirt. Like, you don't even have to tuck your shirt in with a belt or anything. Just find a decent shirt that doesn't have a hole or a stain on it. Throw on an overshirt. There you go. You're ready to stand next to the president, quote unquote. Instead, you show up in a hoodie during the summer. I don't understand that. I see people every now and then. Do you see people like that every now and then, Cocinaboo? It's like 80 degrees and they're in a fucking beanie cap. Usually with a skateboard under their arm. Or a jacket. I'm saying, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway. Hey. Yes, that's all I gotta say about that. I passed a Romantics today with a drive-through. Okay, number one, I didn't know smut huts and beaver barns still existed, but it used to be like a drive-through restaurant. How does the drive-through thing even work? I mean, do you this must have something to do with you, Bundle Beva, because you just posted your stuff and whatnot, but does it have the little like menu, and there's like pictures of shit, or I mean, what are you? I'm a little confused. And then you know what I mean? I'm just I might have to Google that, because I know the city that it's in. What the fuck? How the fuck does that work? Anyway. Smut huts. Damn, that's pathetic. You still see them every now and then, on the side of the interstates and stuff. There's always just one car parked there, the guy. Does he work there? Does he live in the back? Or, damn, talk about a sorry, pitiful, just existence. Speaking of that, there was a truck today in a construction site, and it was going the other direction, and he had a Spider-Man, just like a big, his face, with the mask and the whited out eyes or whatever. And I thought, holy shit. If you're into comic books and stuff, if you've got like classy memorabilia, that's one thing. If you went to Comic-Con, 2008, or whatever, and you got a picture of you and Hugh Jackman, who played Wolverine, and he signed it, and you've got it framed and it's hanging, in your room where you keep your computer, where you play video games, or whatever. It's like, okay. But, you paint that on your car or your truck, or you got any posters or shit, or even a model that you took the time to glue together and paint. Nope, that does not qualify. The autographed picture of you and Hugh Jackman, aka Wolverine, that's acceptable. Barely. Any models, posters, actual literal comic books, movies, it's like you watch that once in the theater and you remember what you need to, and that's it. I mean, honestly, maybe you should consider changing your interests. Yeah, but it's a part of me. I've loved comic books since I was a kid. So what? Video games are fine as long as, it's within reason. By the way, somebody did an AI generated thumbnail of Mr. Pellet, where he's got like hair and a mustache, What a stallion. He looks kind of like Goose from the first Top Gun. And Greta Thunberg. You know, she's got that fucked up Down syndrome look, but she actually looks a little bit better, you know, a little bit softer around the edges, you know, in the AI version. And she's just so happy, and you know, and it's like legitimate. It's not, you know, I'm happy, you know, this is my camp, these are my people, these are my ideas, we're happy, we're smiling, you know, it's like, that's legit, you know, that's natural. It just sort of happened, was unexpected, you know. It's like, oh, shit. Because I've said that before, just joking around, you know. Oh, Greta Thunberg, she just needs a hug. How dare you, you know, with that those snarling eyes, you know. She's not snarling, but those eyes are snarling. You know how Charlie Manson, you know, he's got those eyes. You could just show his eyes, and that's Charlie Manson. You show Greta Thunberg's eyes, and even though she's got them fucked up Down syndrome eyes, and they're all the same, but it's like, that's Greta Thunberg. She's got them snarling eyes. How dare you? I should be in school. But look at that thumbnail. You know what I mean? Gosh, are you floating? I feel like I'm floating. My heart is floating. Oh, Greta Thunberg. And Mr. Pellet. It's funny. The real Greta Thunberg don't look like that. And she ain't that happy. Not that kind of happy. You know what I mean? Like I said, the kind of happy that just sort of creeps up on you that you weren't expecting. That's a very unique kind of happy. It stands alone. And if there's anybody out there who knows happy, it's me. Which ironically I do. I know everything. Oh, I know all kinds of shit. Like I hear she's into like sailing and shit. You know, it's like, oh. But when something like that unexpected happens, I think it's awesome. I think it's hilarious. I think it's cute. I mean, like I said, Greta Thunberg is not attractive at all, but she's kind of got that cuteness in a fucked up way. Damn, that AI rendition, you know, where it kind of softened out the edges a little bit. It's like, oh shit. She's just all, damn. Anyway, guess that's all I gotta say, baby. Yeah.